Hello, everyone. I am just getting set up here. Hey, Sharon. Look at you, girl. First one in the room. Good for you. How are you? Can you hear me okay, Sharon? Hi, Lisa. I'm doing very well, thank you. I was a little worried about the weather. We had a big thunderstorm come through here a little bit ago, and I was a little worried. I thought, oh boy, here we go again. We don't need another thunderstorm to mess things up. How are you doing, Lisa? Hey, Cynthia. Thank you for joining. How are you, Cynthia? I am going to make sure I can find myself in my feed here. You're excited about the Slimline card? I know they're everywhere. It's like all of a sudden that's what I'm seeing everywhere, Slimline cards. Okay, can you guys hear me okay? Everything look all right? Hey guys! Good to see you! Thank you for joining. Yay, Diane! Good to see you, my friend. Well, we had the storm not that long ago, Diane. It came through here about an hour ago, and it was crazy. I was like, uh-oh, here we go. I am so glad, Diane, you made it on. But after we had the rainstorm and then the sun came out and it's still out. So it's beautiful here. Well, hopefully, Diane, you'll be able to hang in there. Okay, so we're going to get started. So, hey Kim, good to see you, my friend. Oh, my hair. I know I usually have it up, and I have my hair tie not that far away, so if it bothers me, it'll be zip zip, it'll go up. It's getting very long, although Carissa cut it for me the other night. She took, I don't know, about a ½ an inch off for me. So, good to see you, Kim. I'm so glad you made it. So glad you made it. Okay. All right, so we're going to get started. So I'm Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine. And I am over here at worldofkellycraft.com. Thank you for joining me tonight. So just a couple of things a couple of reminders. So if you have coupons, those run out at the end of the month. So, what's the date today? We are the 25th, so you got a week left. Make sure you use your coupons if you did purchase last month and earn some free bonus coupons. So make sure you did that. And also, just a reminder, I am going to be doing that 12 Weeks of Christmas series. That is going to be starting in September, and that is going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you haven't already, please make sure you go over to YouTube, and I will list the link at the end of this video, underneath this video, to my YouTube channel, and then you can just click on it and go right over and just subscribe to that. And then they have a little bell up there. Just click the bell in the upper right hand corner, and then that way you will get notified when I either go live or upload a video. Currently what I'm doing is I am uploading all of these videos up on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to do the series over on the YouTube channel, and I'm going to be streaming it live. But just like these, if you miss it, you can actually you can actually watch it at a later time, and that's all going to be focused around Christmas. So if you want to get a head start on your Christmas cards and Christmas projects, I've started working on it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's going to be a fun series, and I can't wait to get started. So hopefully you will join me on that. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you get over there and do that. Okay, we're going to get started. So tonight, what I wanted to do is I wanted to do the new Slimline card. It's not new. I think it's been out a while. I have not actually made one this size. I've made some, I'm you know me with my card folds. I like unique card folds. So I have made something similar to this, but not exactly with these measurements. So I'm going to show you the one that I made, and then I'm going to make one for you. And I hope that you will try it yourself and then post it over on the group page. So here is the one that I made. And I made this one using the Gather Together stamp set and dies, and those are actually a carryover from last year. So this is actually in the annual catalog. So this came out last year, and they carried it over, and I love it. I mean, I don't make a lot of fallish cards, although I love fall, but I really do like it. And so when I started thinking about making a Slimline card, I thought, well, this will be the one that I do. So what do you think of this one? Do you like the colors? Different colors I don't use very often. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it in different colors. Okay, so the base is 7 by 8.5. So in case you want to create one of these cards after, or give it a try, this card base is 7 by 8.5, and then I just scored it in half at 3.5. I did not do the inside yet. So pretty simple. And then you can kind of layer it, kind of whichever way you want. And I'm going to go over the measurements that I used on the one I'm going to be doing, which is very similar to this one. So let's get started. Let's see if I can put this up here. Let's see if you can see that. Hang on. Whoop, whoop, there we go. Okay. So, there. Can you guys see that okay? So, I used, of course, my favorite color, Rich Razzleberry. So again, it's 7 by 8.5, and I scored it at 3.5. And then I used crushed curry to layer it on. And think of those colors. I think it's really pretty. Now, just to let you know kind of how when I sit down to figure out what I'm going to do, we have this little chart that Stampin' Up! Gives us, and we can create this little handy dandy tool. And what it is if you're sitting there and you want to create a project and you're saying, okay, I want to use Rich Razzleberry, okay, you can look, and this chart gives you colors that we have that will actually match. Now that doesn't mean it's, you know, that's it, that's all you can use. You can get creative and use the colors you want, but if you're sitting there and you're thinking, you know, I want to make something with Rich Razzleberry, that's how I came up with the crushed curry. I pulled out my crushed curry, which is right here, and so that's just an idea. This is a really handy tool. I hang this in my craft room. I use it all the time. I'm always pulling it out when I start to make a card, and I say, oh, what color will go good with this? And again, this isn't one and done. I mean, it isn't what's here is it. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll add more on the back as they create their own designs, but it's a really helpful tool. This is something that I do have the file, so if you guys are interested in that, let me know. They're fun to make, and then I just put I actually need to make a new one, but and then I just put plastic over it. So just an idea on how to do that. Okay, so crushed curry is 3 by 8, and we're just going to layer that on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now, this card will fit in the long envelopes that you get. What are those are called? Legal, I think. But you can always make your own to fit exact. I did not make one, but I have made envelopes before that'll match this. Then what I did is I used the DSP, and look at, this is the one I used. Now, I don't know if any of you have, let me show you. I just got this not too long ago. I wasn't going to get it at first. It's plaid tidings, and look at all the colors in the plaid. Look at the colors in this. Okay, you got Christmas, you have fall. Can you see these? Look at that. And you know, plaid is all the rage right now out there as well. And you just have, and these are all double-sided. And I use this. Now this is a 6 by 6 pack. So because you need 3 by 8, I had to do 2 pieces. So I'm just gonna, what I did was I just took a 6 by 6, cut it, and then I just took, so I needed, so I did 2 and 3/4, and then had to add this little piece here, the 2 3/4 one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add that down. And if you have any questions, let me know. I will try to watch. What do you think of this paper? I think it's really pretty, and it goes with this so well. Now you want to make sure when you're using this kind of paper that you match it up. So I cut it so that the design matched. Okay, just a little tip there. And really, you'd never know that I had to cut it. Okay, and so that's 2 3/4 by 7 3/4. And then I had to do it in 2 pieces. So there's that. And then I used oh my goodness, what's this called? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Hang on. purple posy. Now, I was going to do white, but then I had my purple. I pulled out my purple posy, and I thought that's just a little bit of an off tint, but kind of goes with the purple designs here. If you kind of see in the camera, can you see the colors? So I thought that would be pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down, and that's 2.5 by 5 3/4. Now, what I did, so that it didn't take up a lot of time, I want to show you what I have over here. Let me get my pieces. So I did these in crushed curry, and what it is are the leaves and the dies from this bundle, okay? And I just did some up, because if you look on here, see how I layered them? So on this one, I just stamped in basic black on the rich raspberry paper, okay? And I stamped this one with using the crushed curry. Crushed curry and crushed curry. And then what I did, and I just want to show you a little tip, okay? I'm going to show you how I did that. Hang on. I just did a bunch of these up. What do you think of the colors? So what I wanted to show you is a trick. I just want to show you. If you are, see how defined this is? I don't know if you can see that in the camera. Do you see how embossed that is? I want to show you how you can make it look that good. Okay? But in order to do it, I have to bring my embossing machine up. So I'm going to show you something. Just going to show you how easy it is to do this. So you're going to take your paper and take a squirt bottle, and I'm going to squirt off. I'm just going to wet this paper. Okay? You guys see this okay? So it's still a little wet. Hold on. If you wet the paper and then put the dye on and then run it through, just want to show you how much more defined that is. Can you see that in the camera? Wetting the paper really helps make the embossing more defined. So I wanted to show you that. And that's how I did all of those leaves. I don't know if you've ever done that before, but that's just a little trick. I didn't want to have to do them all on camera, but I did want to show you that's how I did it. That wet. All right. Oh, I was supposed to. Darn it. Hang on. I wanted to do my stamping first. Hang on, I'm going to pull this up. Just in case. This little tool, this is from Creative Memories, but I use it all the time. It saves me a lot. Okay, so I'm going to pull that aside. And going to get the colors out. And what we're going to do in order to do this scene right here is a little bit of masking, okay? And I'm going to use soft suede. I'm going to do the big pumpkin. I should be using my mat, but I didn't bring it over. Okay. And then, let me get my set here. And I think I've showed you guys this before, how to do masking. All you do is, if you want to mask something, you stamp it on scrap. I did it on this sticky note. And you put that right over the top. And then that way we can do the double pumpkins. And that's how you do it. Make it look like they're kind of behind it. Have you ever done that before, Sharon? And that's how you, by taking that off, and then it looks like they're kind of behind each other. And then I'm going to put them back on. And then I'm going to put this, I did one for each stamp because, let me get my mat, hold on. I already put my glue on the bottom, so of course it's sticking to the bottom. Hang on. Let's do this. Okay, so put the pumpkins on. And then now put this back. We're going to stamp the, I don't know what you call those. Those are wheat. I think it's wheat. And again, I'm going to use the soft suede again. And we're just going to kind of go out like this. And then I'm going to do second generation. Oops, wait a minute. Hang on. My mat just came off here. And then I'm going to go, let's see, I'm going to go, and then you pull them off, and then it looks like they're behind. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to color it in. I'm going to use my blends. And I'm going to use the dark pumpkin pie. And I'm just going to kind of go trim where the shading is. And I'll do this one. The blends I probably use the most, although I did use my color pencils the other night. I'm starting to use those more. I go through spells. And then I'm going to use the light one to shade it in, to blend it in. And that's what I like about the blends, is you can do the dark and then kind of shade it and bring in the light and just mix them. You guys see this okay? Has anyone made a slimline card before? Yeah. And then you can always go back with the darker one again and just kind of go along the shading, and it really makes it look almost like two-tone. I think it makes it look a little more realistic. And then just kind of blend it together. Is anyone going to make one after this class? Lisa, I bet you do. I know you like to try different things here. I'm just going to do a little bit of... I did green, but could have done brown. Whichever way you want to do it. Okay. Get this. Of course, I glued that down. There we go. Okay, so let me put this over here, bring this back in. I'm going to put some more glue on it. I'm going to use liquid glue, make sure it stays down. Lisa, make sure you post it on the group page after. I'd love to see what you come up with. You know what I was thinking after I made these, you know, made my first one and then was getting ready for this class was I wanted to make one with snowmen, but I just didn't get around to it before tonight. I think having snowmen, because you know me, I love snowmen, going all the way across the page. Oh my God, that would be so cute. And Kim, that snow set that you got, didn't you get the little snow, I can't remember the name of that. There. How's that? Good? Okay. Now we're going to put the leaves down. So the first one that I put down flat. So I'm just going to glue that flat. You're going to try it, Cynthia? I bet. And then I was thinking, so the snowmen I think would be really pretty. And then I was thinking that snow, the set that we have that has the snowflake paper. Oh my gosh, I bet that'd be so pretty. Okay, and now this one, the second one, I'm going to pop it up on dimensionals. That set, Kim, I don't know if you, yeah, Freezing Fun. Oh my God, that would be adorable using this set, using this card design, I think. And then I tilted that one just a little going the other way. And then I'm going to go back to the Rich Razzleberry and I'm going to glue that one. Don't you think that would make a cute card? Does anybody else have that Freezing Fun set? That is adorable. All right, I'm just going to glue that one down. And then the yellow, the crushed curry, I'm going to pop that up on a dimensional. The last one. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of cross it over like... What do you think? You like that? Okay. Now we need to do the saying. And I did May This Season Bring You Smiles and Love That Will Last All Year Long, and that is in this set. And I'm going to do that in the Blackberry Bliss. Get that saying. I think I need a new Blackberry Bliss. I don't know if I put ink on the inside. It's going down the sides. Here. Okay, and then I'm going to punch that out with, where did I put my punch? I'm going to use the Label Me Fancy punch. Center that as best you can. We love our punches, don't we? And I thought that would be pretty over here. I'm going to put that up on dimensionals. And I'm going to use our twine to do a little bow. This is our linen thread. And what I did on this one is I doubled it. Okay? So make it a little bit longer than you typically would. Double bows with linen thread because it is very thin. What do you think so far? You like it? Okay. And I did way more than I needed, obviously, here. And then just kind of bring it down to your liking. Like that. And then trim it off. And then glue dot. And putting that like right at the top. Like that. Just want to give it a haircut over here a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? So I'm going to put now on this one I used the in color embellishments. We have the new in color pack. So let me, on this one, I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use the holiday ones. I mean, I could use regular, put a little bit. I like these ones right here. And remember, you always go odd number. What do you think? There we go. Now, I have extra leaves. Another thing I could do is I could put, I could stick some leaves over here and add some more embellishments if I wanted to. That's kind of cute. Yeah, Blackberry Bliss has always been my favorite. And Rich Razzleberry too, but Blackberry Bliss is my absolute favorite. I love it. Do you like it? And it will fit in, what do they call it? I don't know if I have one here. Let me look. Thought I had one here. But the legal envelopes that you can buy in the stores, or you can just make one to put down, but I hope you like it. If you do, give me some loves. And there's the two. Clean up my mess. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you will make one. And if you do, I hope you post it. Okay, next card. Get these out of the way here. So the next card, oh my goodness, I cannot get enough of this set. What do you think? Do you like that? Hey, Lori! Did you see my Slimline card, Lori? Just in case. Lori, I know you said you've been making them, correct? Good. Okay. I honestly think this has turned out to be like one of my favorites. So we'll get started, and that's using the Forever Fern bundle and dies on that. So I'll put this one up here. Now on this one, and just to show you that I used the layering circles and the stitched layering designs, and these are dies that I use all the time in my craft room. Layering circles and the stitch shapes. So I use the layering circle for the bigger circle, and then the stitched over there. Just wanted to show you, I already have them cut out, so you don't have to watch me cut them out. Okay, so on this one I used Whisper White thick, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And let me see. And then I used Shaded Spruce. Four by 5 1/4. I'm looking for my little note thing here. Hang on. I believe that's 4 by 5 1/4. Double check. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. And then on this card, I'm using the paper that goes with it, but on this one I use this. I have to get another pack because I absolutely love this paper, and I'm just about out. I only have a small piece left. I love this one, and that's what I'm going to be using tonight. So 4 by 5 1/4, the Shaded Spruce. There's so many beautiful greens in this DSP pack. And let me show you. thought I had the pack right here, but oh, wait a minute. Okay. Look at the papers that go in this set. I know I've showed them to you before, but you have Garden Green, Just Jade, Pear Pizzazz, Pretty Peacock, Shaded Spruce, Soft Seafoam, and Whisper White. Beautiful, beautiful papers, and I can't believe how much I've used it already. And I'm actually going to have to get another one already because I've used this set so much. Ooh, let me get a little bit more. And then this is the DSP. I like the back side too. I was going to go with the stripes, but I really love this paper. My fingernails go with the DS. This is Color Street. What do you think? I'm doing my own fingernails after 30 years. I cannot believe it. 30 years I was having my nails done. Then COVID hit, and I couldn't do it anymore, and I had to take my nails off, and I haven't been back, and I started doing them myself, and then I came across Color Street, and I'm like, oh my God, this is so easy. If you like it, it's really simple. I have I'm having a party. It's online right now. You're welcome to go over and see some information about it. It's really cool, inexpensive, and if I can do it, trust me, anybody can do it. Okay, so I did the big circle in soft seafoam, and then I did the stitched in the white. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stamp on that. Let me get that. Cleaning up some of my stamps here before I muck up everything. Yeah, I was in a big debate with myself as to whether or not I was going to go back to getting my nails done at some point, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, okay. So we're going to stamp to a friend that makes me smile. We're going to do that, but also I used the little background on this one, and this is all in the stamp set. So we're going to be using this saying to a friend that makes me smile, and then we're using this accent on there as well. So I'm going to stamp. And I'm using Pretty Peacock for my color. So I'm going to do this one first. Let's see how and I do it a little bit more to the right because I'm going to have the flowers on the left. There's that. I really simply cannot get enough of that. And then on the spec, I'm going to be doing stamping off on this one. Okay. Doesn't matter, you can do it as much or as little as you want. You know, I haven't either, Sharon, but that soft sea foam, it was like, you know what, I gotta pull some, I've been using some colors that I don't typically use, so. Okay, and then I'm going to pop this up on the soft seafoam with dimensionals. Let me find them in my mess here. I think it just gives it a little bit more dimension, especially because I'm going to be putting, you know, the greenery on there. Diane, are you still with me, or did we lose you with the storm? And I believe I use dimensionals on the bottom as well. So a lot more dimension on this one. Yeah, I love that DSP. I use it. I've used it a lot. Okay, and we're going to kind of put that there. And then what I did was I cut my greenery. I did 3 different ones. Where's my, okay, so I did this one in the Pretty Peacock. I did one in the soft seafoam, and I did this one in the garden green. Oh, it looks like it kind of got mutilated a little bit, but. And I'm gonna put the bigger one down first, kind of off a little bit, and then I'm gonna do the soft seafoam over that. Again, soft seafoam, I don't use it very often, but it's time to pull that baby out. And I absolutely love whatever these are, berries, or I'm not even sure what they are, but eucalyptus maybe? I think we talked about that once. And I'm going to stick that. It really would, Sharon. That DSP would work for so many different things. Let me close this up before I get my hand in it. And then what I used is we have a dual set of ribbons that came with this set, Forever Greenery combo, and I pulled those out. And I use both. I use both of them because the gold is thinner. See, it's really pretty. And you could pull this, and if you need, depending on what you're using, oh my gosh, so pretty. And then all I did was just kind of put it in the middle. And let's see if I can do this on camera. Not sure. And just kind of get it the size that you want. Kind of fiddle with it. And then trim it off. And I used a glue dot to tie that down. What do you think? Not a difficult card to make. Really fairly easy with the layers. Do you like that? I just think it's gorgeous. I almost used the stripe because that's why I'm going to get some more paper. I'm going to get some more. I might make one with the stripe. I just think it's really pretty. I hope you like them. I'm going to bring the other ones back in. What do you think? I hope you like them. There you are, Diane. I thought we may have lost you. Hey, guys. I hope you guys will try making the Slimline card. I would love to see what you come up with. Like I said, I think snowmen, that snow fun set, I think those would be beautiful to make. Do you like them? Lisa, I hope you make one. I don't want to get rid of you, Diane. I just thought maybe the storm may have booted you off. You were quiet. I didn't hear from you. But there you go. If you like them, give me a thumbs up. And feel free to share my videos. That helps me be able to come to you and provide these classes. And don't forget to go over to my YouTube channel and click on subscribe over there if you want to follow me on the 12 Weeks of Christmas series. More details coming very soon on that. So I will have that information for you. Oh, Lisa, I can't wait. I hope you make one. And if you do, post it in the group picture so we can see it. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope I've inspired you to make one. And if you do, I hope you will share it with me. Thank you guys. Have a great evening. Bye.